All right, fake polls won't tell you about Trump's 100-day success, and that's the subject of the riff. The liberal media is at it again. They're doing everything they can to phony up their polls in order to show that Donald Trump's first 100 days are a failure. Well, it's not true. These are fake polls. Now, I spoke to ace pollster John McLaughlin over the weekend, and he told me that in the New York Times poll, only 37% are Trump 2024 voters. But Mr. Trump received 50% of the actual vote. So what happened to the other 13%? It's a fake poll. Same for the ABC Washington Post Ipsos poll. They polled 2,464 adults. 1,992 of them are registered voters, but only 842 Trump voters. That's only 34% of Trump's 2024 voters. But wait, he got 50%. What happened to the other 16%? That's why these are fake polls. Now, Mr. Trump himself wrote a Truth Social post about this earlier this morning. Give a lot of credit to McLaughlin for pulling the rug out from under the liberal media and their usual anti-Trump political shenanigans. Now, meanwhile, another one of my favorite pollsters, Democrat Mark Penn. His Harvard-Harris poll shows that President Trump's personal job approval is still around 48%, just off the February peak. It also shows that 39% of voters say the country is on the right track. That is an increase of 11 points since January. Mr. Trump has completely closed the border on his immigration policy, which is enormously popular. Joe Biden failed at it totally for 4 years. The southern border is so empty, a father could play baseball catch with his daughter in complete safety right now. Here's another key point. According to Mark Penn, 74% favor the deportation of alien criminals. That is 74%. Meanwhile, according to Mr. Penn, 77% support a federal government spending audit, and 81% thinks the U.S. should be moving towards a balanced budget. But this is exactly what Mr. Trump is doing on the border, on deportation, on Elon Musk's Doge audit. Promises made, promises kept. Meanwhile, 65% favor Mr. Trump's policy of banning males from female sports, and 59% support ending all preferences by race in the hiring and awarding of government contracts. Mark Penn's a former Clinton pollster. He's an honest craftsman. So is my pal John McLaughlin, a Republican pollster. The New York Times and the Washington Post are not. Now, Mr. Trump is heading into passage of his one big, beautiful tax cut bill, which will include deregulation measures, more energy production, peace through sank military appropriations, and more money for border enforcement and deportations. These are all immensely popular policies. It now looks like the Trump tax cuts, including tax-free tips and tax-free overtime pay and various senior tax benefits. These are all highly popular measures. Maybe could be done in a month's time by Memorial Day. Trump and his team are also working hard to achieve peace in Ukraine and the Middle East, hard as all that may be. And while his reciprocal tariff policy is perhaps the most controversial item, according to Harvard-Harris, roughly two-thirds agree that tariffs are important to protect jobs in our country today, and really just under 50% approve of the tariff policy overall. Here, once again, Mr. Trump's working hard to make trade deals with key foreign countries, and the stock market, by the way, beginning to rally once again. So, while ABC, NBC, and CBS slapped Trump with 92% negative coverage in their evening news, and their pollsters are just as dishonest, the fact remains Mr. Trump gets an A for his first 100 days. It's called promises made, promises kept, even though the liberal media will not tell you about it. And that is my riff.